knowing my mom went to community college and how much that was helpful, I would be so very grateful if administration would consider giving the general excellence scholarship to someone who's going into community college. Because I know it is such a great honor, but I also know that I am not the most in need of it.
Selfless, outstanding. We first told you about this young lady, Tetteh, yesterday, and she is here with us this morning. Verda, welcome to BNC. Thank you for starting your day with us. You are a rock star. You are a queen. You're welcome. We want to salute you first and foremost. So this story has blown up. It has gone viral. What have the last few days been like for you?
The last few days have been incredible. There's just been such a positive response and feedback from so many people in my family, my community, and throughout the nation. So it's just been so nice to kind of get that support and just that praise for doing something that I knew was right.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us a little bit, I loved hearing about your background, Verda, and just what your mother had gone through. What did this mean for her, for your family, to have you receive but then give in that moment?
Yeah, I think that it meant so much to her because as a family, we kind of knew what that struggle was like, having, a mother who was going to college at the time and then working two jobs and trying to take care of her kids and do so much. So we knew that, doing all that really takes away from time that you could be taking care of yourself physically and mentally, time that you could be spending with your family, quality time just overall. So I think we all knew the implications of helping someone financially while they're going through college.
And we want to congratulate your parents on doing an outstanding job. Obviously, they did a great job raising you. You're very smart. You're going to Harvard. The scholarship, it was $40,000. $40,000, and you didn't have to use it on tuition. You could have used it any way you want to. Now, I don't know if you knew that or not when you made the decision, but when you did it, I know you don't have any regrets, but what was the reaction from your parents after you gave it back? I know they had to be proud.
Yes, there was no remorse or regret from them. They were so proud of me. And I think that goes back to, my parents do the same thing. Both my mom and my stepdad. They are givers. And, as a family, we always give, even if we don't have everything in the world. We don't have it all. But, that's never been an excuse to not give. We give whatever we have. And they saw that in me that day. And they just felt so proud.
I got to ask, was this a spur of the moment decision? Did you know you were going to get the award? Did you go back and forth in your mind when you sat down, you got up? We saw that. Tell us, walk us through that moment and your decision to say, I got to give.
Yeah, so I did not know I was going to get the award. I had applied, I had been invited to apply, so I did. But from the very beginning, I had reservations. So I asked my guidance counselor, should I even apply? Because I kind of knew that I had financial aid money that had, pretty much covered me. So I asked her and she said, no, please do apply. Great student. And, you deserve this. So I was like, okay. She said to apply. So out of respect, I applied. And then when I found out that I was a recipient that day, I was completely shocked. So I didn't even know. And then with the duration of my assistant principal's speech, I started thinking about, what I had been thinking about before, that I know I'm not the one who needs this the most. And there's certainly someone else who would need it more. And that's when I made that decision on the spot.
And you made a decision to give the money back for students in the audience who's going to go to a community college. You got another standing ovation after you gave a great speech. And the reason you gave it to a student that's going to community college because your mom, who was an immigrant, came over here, went to community college as well, and once again, did an outstanding job raising you. And I know you guys have a great relationship. Tell us more about what she means to you and how you're doing what you're doing right now because of her.
Yeah, she is just such a strong woman. She really is. She came over here and she had four kids and she just did not stop working. I mean, two jobs, going to school, it just, and then doing community activities, trying to find time to spend time with their family. She really is just my inspiration and my hero. And just watching her work so diligently and so determined all these years, that kind of taught me the importance of working hard and the importance of education, and then also the importance of looking out and caring for others. And I think that what happened that day is a clear result of what she's taught me all these years, and what my stepfather has taught me too, as a whole family.
What makes you so emotional just speaking about your mother, your stepfather right now? I could see it in your eyes, I could hear it in your voice. What is that for you right there?
Oh, that is love, really. Love that I have gotten from my family, love that I've gotten from my community, my teachers, my church, my work. That it's just all that love that was poured into me and kind of made me the person who I am today. And I do get emotional talking about it because it really has been an amazing time living in this community in Fitchburg. And I'm so glad that I was able to pay it forward in this way. It truly means more to me than I'm sure that it means to everyone else.
By the way, have
You
you
know
heard?
what? You
Oh, go ahead, Mike.
go ahead. No, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, have you heard about who this is going to go to? Have you had the phone call? Been able to give
Yeah,
them a
so
hug, maybe a virtual hug?
so I got together with my principal yesterday and we started planning. And I think what came out of that meeting yesterday was that the scholarship is for $10,000 for 4 years. So each year, two students will be chosen from the graduating class. And that'll start this year. So two students this year have not been chosen yet, but there'll be an application going out very shortly. And students will have a chance to apply. And the students will be students going to community college, and they'll be, decided by a committee of faculty, teachers. And I actually kind of wanted to remove myself from selection process because I know that, as a student myself, I don't want to have any biases. But then also these teachers had, so they know who, their character, they know their ethic, and think that they would be the best to decide that. But I am just so glad that I was able to, I was part of the whole process of deciding, you know, um, how many students will get the money and just the process of it. So I am excited to see the students that get picked, and I can't wait.
Wow. Yeah. You are an angel. You got into Harvard. They should be honored to have you. I understand you're going to be studying chemistry. What are you looking most forward to going to an Ivy League school and starting your college career? What are you looking forward to getting on that campus and doing?
I could say a million things for that answer, like the academics, the research, the internship. But honestly, I have to say the thing that I am most excited about is just being able to hopefully partner with Harvard University itself to be able to, expand this act of kindness, right? I started something that day and I don't want to let that be the end of it. I truly do, maybe want to reach out to more partners and be able to award more scholarships to people, because just living in the community that I've lived in, I've noticed so many hardworking individuals who are truly so amazing. But again, you need that opportunity, you need that chance to be able to, you know,
Mm.
be at your fullest potential. So this, being able to award more scholarships would be something that would be so incredible. And that's what I look forward to, working on the next 4 years, honestly.
Speaking of that,
Before you go,
oh yeah, go ahead, Mike.
well, hold on. Before you go, because we're gonna do two things. We need to do two things because we need to change rules about who can be the president. I know you came over here as a kid, so we're gonna change that rule about the natural born. So in 20 years, by the
Right.
time you're ready, eligible at 35 years old to be the president, we need you
Right.
running. And also, you got siblings, and if they're younger, you just made it really tough for them, right? I'm just saying. I mean, like they got a tough act to follow. Really tough act. They said, "Thank you, Verna. Thank
Of
you."
course. No, I mean, I don't think it's a tough act to follow because they're all so talented in their own ways, right? Like I'm like, I want to be a doctor, but they don't all want to be a doctor. So I am excited to see the amazing things they do in their own respective fields. So it's not a
Look at
tough
that.
act to follow because they're going to be amazing. And whatever they do, I am already so proud of them.
Well, you certainly are a role
Hey,
model
both
for
of
them. Yes. Yes,
both of them.
Mike. Yes.
Like my grandmother used to say, like, how old are you, Verna? 17, 18 years old?
17, yeah. 17.
No, my grandma. No, she been here before. She been here before. Like she just doesn't sound like a. She been here before.
Wise before
she's just
her
wise.
years. Yes,
Serious.
wise and
We love
obviously
you.
generous.
Yes.
And we are excited to follow your journey. We want you to keep
Thank
us
you.
updated. And I am thinking, Verda, that there's probably a lot of organizations who are going to look to you for that act of kindness to continue it and go with it. So we're excited for you, Verda.
Keep doing what
and
you're doing.
thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
We celebrate you
We're
here
happy
at
for you.
BNC, and we're so excited that you could be with us here on Start Your Day. So thank you.
you.